Hey guys, my name is Juju and today we are going to be beach hunting in Los Cabos, Mexico. Without further ado, come with me. So the purpose of this video is to show everybody that there is definitely so many more activities that you can do, specifically visiting beaches outside of the resort that you are currently staying at. Whether you are in Cabo San Lucas, San Jose del Cabo, or even La Paz, these are beaches that you can find in the surrounding area. So we are going to be beach hunting, starting with La Ventana. La Ventana in English is the window. I honestly do not know why it's called the window. However, that's what it is called. My cousin told me that this is a small town that is known for windsurfing. And if you are in the mood of avoiding tourists that day, I would recommend this place. So in terms of getting there, we drove from Cabo San Lucas to La Ventana, which took us about 2 hours and 30 minutes. However, you can also access it through public transportation. You can start in the Marina or downtown, and you can take one of the buses that they would have and that will directly take you to La Ventana. I would say one unique quality of La Ventana is it's more than just a beach or a surfing area. It is a small town, so if you want to experience that smaller town living, I would definitely 100% recommend it. One unique aspect of the place as well is that we actually went glamping. We stayed at this, I want to say cactus farm. It's not really a cactus farm because cactus just grow everywhere there, and we went glamping there, and our tent is kind of like our hotel, and it was beautiful, and it was only a 10-minute walk to the beach. So if we're going to talk pros and cons, before we talk about the pros, I do want to talk about the cons first. Now, the con of this town is it is more of a family experience. You can go there with friends. However, you might feel out of place just because there are not that many younger people there. I'm talking about like 18 to mid-20s. I'm not saying that you cannot go there with your friends. However, just keep that in mind. Another con is because the small town is starting to gain traction slowly, and it's starting to attract tourists more and more, the pricing of the town is becoming higher and higher. Therefore, it is common to find more expensive stuff. Just be prepared to pay a little bit more. However, it still won't be as much as Cabo San Lucas, but just keep that in mind. So the pros of this town is from where we were staying at, it was definitely only a 10-minute walk to the beach, so definitely very close. And the beach is literally in the downtown, the Malecon area as well. It's definitely easily accessible. If you love windsurfing, you will definitely love this place. So definitely check this out. One more pro is they also had a bakery here. I forgot what the name of the bakery was, but it was more of a French bakery and they had amazing croissants there. I would definitely recommend that place as well. So a little story time actually. Me and my cousin were at the beach and my little nephew accidentally splashed some sand on our food and we ended up throwing our food, and then one of the stray dogs, you guys, ate the food. I don't really know why, but like the dog like just came to us. The dog ended up walking us to our glamping site and then he walked away after, so we got a personal chaperone. I'm going to rate the beaches from 1 to 10. La Ventana I would definitely say is a 7. If you want a beach that is a little bit more secluded, peaceful, and you want something a little bit windy and chill, I would definitely recommend this. So the second beach that we're gonna go to is Agua Caliente.
Cuando soy contigo, mi corazón está feliz. Me olvido de todo, me olvido de todo. Cuando soy contigo, no tienes lugar donde yo no pienso a ti. No tienes lugar donde tú naces conmigo. Dime lo que quieres. Dime lo que quieres. Dime lo que quieres. Dime lo que quieres. Tú eres una chiquita muy rica, chiquita muy rica, chiquita muy rica. Tú eres una chiquita muy rica, chiquita muy rica. Cuando soy contigo, mi corazón está feliz. Me olvido de todo, me olvido de todo. Cuando soy contigo.
In English, it literally translates to hot water. That's because it is named after for what it is. So to get there, unfortunately, you cannot take any public transportation. It is actually a very, very secluded area as well. You would need to have a vehicle in order to get there. And when you do have a vehicle, make sure that you actually have a vehicle that can withstand underdeveloped roads. The roads are not asphalted or cemented or whatever. The roads are very rocky and very dusty. So keep that in mind. And it is a little bit farther to go there. The unique quality of this beach is the fact that the beach itself is really cool and calming and the water is room temperature. However, when you start open the rocks and dig your foot in the sand, hot water comes out, and that's where it got its name. If you really want to try that kind of experience, definitely try Agua Caliente. So now we're going to talk about the cons. Cons is getting there. It is not the easiest to get there. And when you get there, you have to bring food and water because there's no places that sell any food or water there. It is extremely secluded. When we were there were literally one other person that was there. They were in kind of like a van. You need to be there with somebody. You cannot just go there alone. I mean, you can. However, I would not recommend going there alone for security reasons. Now, the pros of this are, if you are staying in Cabo San Lucas or San Jose del Cabo and you want to avoid the busy touristy kind of buzz, this place is perfect solitude. It is extremely secluded, as I've said. It is very, very peaceful. One good thing about this is if you want to take really good pictures for social media, I would definitely recommend this place. The rock formations there are beautiful. The water is very clear. And again, there's no tourists, there's no locals. So it's extremely secluded, so you can literally do whatever you want to do. This beach is amazing for all ages, specifically for people who are younger, who are young adults, 18 to mid-20s. It is an amazing area. I think a lot of people can enjoy this beach. I definitely have. If I were to rate Agua Caliente, I think I would give it, oh my god, I really like it, but at the same time I hated getting there. So I want to say maybe a 7.5. And I definitely recommend it to people who love unique beaches, something secluded, something somewhere peaceful, somewhere you can escape the touristy area. Definitely go to Agua Caliente. The third and final beach that we are going to visit is called Punta Arena. Now, Punta Arena is definitely closer to La Ventana. If you want to go to La Ventana, you might as well go to Punta Arena. This is where you can definitely have fun and hang out with other people. So the unique quality of this beach is it is very natural. If you've been to Medano Beach in Cabo San Lucas, you can see that like the beach is extremely clean. There's no seaweed, there's no wildlife there. It's basically just a beach. Punta Arena is natural. We were digging. There's literally an abundant amount of wildlife there, like talking about like clam shells and stuff. Like it is an abundant amount there. And then this beach as well does not really have fine sand, which I find really, really nice. It's smaller rocks for sure. Okay, so now the cons. This beach is not easily accessible. You cannot access this through public transportation. The only way to get there is through driving. And again, just like Agua Caliente, the roads here are not asphalted and they're not like cemented. So you are going to be driving through roads that are unfinished. So again, you have to have a vehicle for this place. Another con would be, again, there are no people selling food, water, or alcohol there. So you have to bring your own stuff. So a pro for this beach would be the fact that it is very, very family friendly. So if you're traveling with your kid, it's very, very easy to kind of like meet other kids there. Families would bring their kids and they can play together and they can make friends. We ended up making friends there. We're kind of like letting each other borrow our stuff so we can like share. It was an amazing experience. One more thing that I do think is a pro with this beach is the waves are very calm. They're amazing for pictures. So if I were to rate this beach, I would definitely give it an 8 out of 10. And I would recommend it to everybody, especially if you're traveling with family. I think you will love this place. There's not a lot of tourists that go there. It's more locals that go there. So it's very, very fun and you get to immerse yourself in the culture. So again, you guys, those are the 3 beaches that we went to: La Ventana, Agua Caliente, and Punta Arena. Thank you so much for watching this video and we'll see you next time. Bye!